This is untethered. I knew I wouldn't get that poster down before I started. This is untethered where we live stream the world. Sorry, I'm wolfing down this pastry. I'm walking all over Phnom Penh. We'll go over that. But today's
We're
live stream is
professionals. We're professionals.
professional something.
I thought you were trying something new. I wasn't looking at the screen, so it was like, this is untethered. So I was just like, I thought you were a little Elvis or something.
I mean, I managed to get it in my mouth so you couldn't visually see what was happening. As soon as I put it out, I was like, oh well. Yeah, so today we're kind of switching a little bit to the way that we talked about doing it before. Like we're going to be popping around town a bit to get stuff done in a tourist fashion. But unfortunately it's just practical matters. It's that day out of your vacation when you're just taking care of practical matters and you're not seeing, the world's greatest sights or whatnot. But we gotta do all the planning here on the air because I certainly had done it. And Erica, I hope you're in shape for a little research on the internet, maybe. And
yes.
And we're gonna try and game this out and figure out the best way to do it. And let's get into it. Like, let's start with what I did this morning. The whole thing the only reason that I've been running around and looking for, and I'm eating, just so you guys know, I'm eating breakfast in a bank.
Whoa.
That's not a joke. They've got a little coffee shop here, a little coffee stand, I guess, here in the bank office. And I was walking by the front, and the security guard's like, "The bank's right here," and I'm looking for a restaurant. He's like, "The restaurant's right here inside the bank." Rock on, those pastries. So it's just a coffee and pastry breakfast.
Wow, that's a great security guard / salesman.
And then so he's like ushering me around the corner to come in the lovely coffee shop, and that's when I failed to see there were steps and went, wow.
Oh no!
Yeah. I slammed the phone into the ground too. This phone, I gotta say, this is the best phone. I finally did get some scratches, but it's not cracked. This phone is Mega Man or somebody. So. Anyway,
phone is Mega Man.
Okay. I don't know. Oh. I'm very tired.
So I went Mega Man.
So I went. Well, maybe David was never on the show before when we were in Cambodia, right? No. But I stayed at David's hotel when it was under construction. And that's when I was going to say that because he said, I talked to him before. He said it's $6 a night, pretty cheap. And I'm like, great. And it looks nice.
Maybe if we're assuming there's an audience now or in future, maybe you should explain why you're in Cambodia now instead of Hong Kong, which is where you were last episode.
Because this is untethered. We're not tethered. We're just drift around. Could be anywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
that's
explanation.
Well, it is kind of like starting with the last time I was in Cambodia. That's why I'm here.
Oh,
so
that's true.
So I met David then, and I stayed at his hotel while it was under construction. And I talked to him last time. It's been a while since I talked to him, to be honest. It was July. What did I say? August. August was the last time I talked to him. And but I just assumed I was coming back. I was like, I'll stay at your hotel. But I messaged him several days ago and never heard back. And I was like, well, maybe he's just really busy because the hotel's so successful. And he had a restaurant. Originally, he had a restaurant, and then he expanded to the hotel. And I said the whole time, that was a good restaurant, too. I mean, I ate there every day. I hate to say never got sick as like it's the crowning achievement. But it was a nice restaurant, as opposed and a good price, as opposed to eating street food, which you don't see a lot of local people doing here. I've always said that about Cambodia. I think this is going to be an Anthony Bourdain critique, so sorry, Erica, but I love him too. But I think he put in people's minds that there's a street food culture everywhere. I don't know if he actually ever said that. I think that's the idea people got in their head. That's what started food trucks in the United States, which are, a ridiculous price. Erica can tell you that.
Oh yeah, $18 triple tiny tacos in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, not everywhere has that. And a lot of people come to a place like Cambodia and they just think, oh, it's street food everywhere you go, and it's not. It's not. You don't want to eat street food here. the food is really good because we eat out of a restaurant. Anyway, he had a nice restaurant. Is the point.
I think he
And-
just had to commiserate with the folks. And he's like, look at me, I'm in the streets. I'm in these streets eating this num num.
Yes, he was going out for the people, finding the people. but he didn't find David because David has just disappeared, has not responded. The restaurant he had is closed down, and I walked over to that hotel, and it's the same prices, strangely. But the people that were there, they clearly didn't own the place, but they also didn't know David. I was like, what about the guy that opened it? They're like, I don't know anything about that. I was like, you don't know who the owner of the hotel you work at is? It's kind of weird.
What? Well, who hired them and pays them then? Like, what's going on? That's crazy.
Are you getting paid? You don't understand employment. Well, they didn't know David. So, which I'm sure I'm guessing he doesn't go by David with Cambodians, right? They don't speak English. And yet, I would still think they would probably know his English name because, whenever he's doing business, he's probably speaking it or could be. Anyway, it sounds like he doesn't own the place anymore. It sounds like I said, I think he must have overextended himself opening the hotel and went bankrupt or went out of business. I guess not necessarily bankrupt, is it? But out of business. Couldn't keep both up. Because he was doing it during the pandemic. Not that it's over, but he was doing it when there was no business at all. Just had reopened. I was like, oh, that's not good. Anywho, I walked around the corner to the first hotel I stayed at when I came last time, and they have a room tonight. I think I'm going to stay there. It's $10 a night, $14 if I get the AC. And I got to tell you, 2 minutes ago, I was thinking, yeah, AC. So it is a thing here. This isn't an incredibly dense city, so I started walking by the restaurant like half an hour ago, and this is where I ended up just minutes before we went on live. So that's why I'm still eating breakfast. Well, that and the fact that I had planned to eat when I got to David's restaurant. Oh.
So that was since August of last year. So, right? Is that what you said?
That's the last time I talked to him.
Dang.
So there's that. Okay, so that's tonight's hotel taken care of. And possibly longer if we don't find anything else. But I do have some ideas in that arena, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there up front. I'm trying to weasel myself down to the beach. Because there's a place at the beach that's $4 a night.
Yes.
And the train ride is $5.
Yep. Yes. Is it like one
And
of
I
those
think
hut type things, or is it like and then it's got the like rec center type of a bathroom that everyone goes to, like that thing?
I'm going to guess that. Yes, I don't remember. I didn't look that far into it.
I was looking at them.
Okay.
When you mentioned Cambodia, I was like, oh, beach, those
Well,
$4 places.
And the other reason is Vietnam. There's an embassy here, of course, in the capital, but they also have a consulate in Sihanouk, so I can actually apply for the visa there and wait at the beach in a cheap room.
Mm-hmm.
But am I just like trying to work this so it makes sense for me to go to the beach, or I think Carlos already said, hope you get to the beach. Like, okay, know where his vote is.
Well, and you can handle all of the things that you need to handle from over at the beach area anyway. You don't need to be right in the city center over there, do you?
No, and I was just thinking about like last time I was here. It made sense to stay here last time because travel was not easy, so I didn't leave the capital. But the trains are operating again. Things are back up and running. It's fairly easy to get around Cambodia. Things make sense to me, but what do you guys think?
Oh yeah, $4 and at the beach, and the consulates there, and they have trains. So yeah, yes.
I mean, I'm paying $7 at the hostel I'm at right now, and I'm not allowed to sleep. Last night was
Right.
yet another sleepless night.
I would crop dust those people.
Don't worry, I'm just coming to poison you all.
I'm not snoring.
I mean,
but
I'm not snoring because I'm killing you. Yeah, I can't blame them, but also like so many like if you're going to be that sensitive, or maybe it's not. Maybe I was crazy loud. In fact, the 2 nights before last night, I didn't get sleep either. The first one was at Chungking Mansion, and I had a room, but I don't recommend you sleep with one eye open in Chungking Mansion. So I didn't really. I slept for about an hour and a half of solid sleep, and the rest of the night was no. And I got up early to get out of there. And the next night, I was on the balcony of the other hotel, and that I keep saying balcony, terrace. I think it would be a terrace, right? It's this big open space that's actually the roof of the floor below us. Wouldn't that be a terrace?
Yeah, because a balcony would just be just off of the thing without. I mean, it would have a coverage,
Just
but it
out.
would just be off the side, right?
Yeah. The only coverage they have is like those little things that you pull out over your back porch. Canvas looking
Oh, a
things.
sunsetter awning.
There you go. That's what it is. Yeah.
I know what those are because I want one.
You're convenient. Okay, so I was out there that night, and that is a communal area for the group, and I had no idea how many people all through the night get up like 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. They're going out there to smoke cigarettes and chat, and like there's no sleeping out there. But I had a place. It wasn't on the street. So that's good. Anywho, so where's I at? Oh, I didn't sleep. That's what's happening in my head. I didn't sleep for 3 nights in a row. I've not really slept. I've gotten little, cat naps here and there, but last night I was so exhausted, and I think that affects how you snore. So I laid down in that hospital bed, and I'm sure I was loud. I'm sure I was very loud and obnoxious, and I don't blame them for not wanting me to make that noise, but then that made that all of last night completely useless. And that was $7. So for $4, I can get in a beach area and hopefully, I mean, Erica, this is part of the research I want you to do. If you can find out if some of these places at the beach are like the hut type things, or are they hostel situations, or
Right. Okay. Let me do it.
hostel situation.
So I'm going to look in Sihanouk. Is that what it is?
Sihanouk, yeah, SIHANOUKE. It's actually Sihanoukville, but nobody calls it that. It could come from Google, I guess. So this would be an interesting town to see as well, because it used to be like a backpacker's haven. It used to be, where it was on the standard itinerary of backpackers going to Vietnam, Cambodia at times. And I mean, maybe it still is, but they have kind of rooted out that element and replaced it with high dollar casinos.
I mean, what day is it there? Is it the first there? Because it's the 30th here. It's at night, and then it's at AM there. So it's May 1st there?
It is May 1st.
Okay.
I'm cheating. I wasn't. Yes, May 1st.
I had to work that out in my head. Okay. And 1 adult.
I'm going to let you look at that, and I'm going to go. We've just got kind of a list to go through today. And I'm just trying to get, that's where I'm going to stay in the meantime. So that I have a place to stay.
Right
so that's yeah.
I put for you to check in today, and then put check out for Friday. But I mean, just to get the room. But it's $5 for this one, and it's got an 8.9 rating. Serendipity Beach. over there at Chinookville. Is that what it is? Oh, but wait, there's more. This is an 8.6 one, and this one
there's more.
is $3, and it's called Cactus.
That's what I was looking at. Cactus.
Yeah. Free fitness center access. Well, because you got to go and run on a treadmill if you're over by the beach for no reason. But
access, like you can get in through the
that is a hut. It's definitely that Cactus is a hut. But let me see what the
it is a hut. Okay, I like this one already because I like the look of that, and I was like, I don't know if I'm looking at a hostel, and I just didn't have time to go into it. So yeah, okay.
Yes. Because that other one that's $5, it looks like, I definitely see they have some good bunks there, but I don't even see where they've got, I don't like, they don't have, what do you call it? They don't have curtains at them. I don't like that.
Curtains?
When they have curtains around the bunk beds and stuff, I like that, but this one doesn't. But anyway, so the Cactus one is the...
Cactus is a hut, though, so you're not in a hostel dormitory setting.
Right, I'm looking at a hut. Yep.
There was one that's about, actually a little more expensive than that, but there was one that did that before that I went there for, and it was lovely. It wasn't even on the beach. I had to walk to the beach, so it didn't matter. It was nice. They have a nice restaurant and lovely little bungalows. $7 for that one.
I don't know what this picture of this tent is, but they have a picture of a tent between some bushes. I'm hoping that is not the bathroom.
No, it's a camping.
Oh, people camp there?
Yeah. So you pay for camping, and you get your own tent, and you go. You don't have to bring the stuff. I thought that was a neat idea. I don't know if I'd want to do it, but it's a neat idea. So it's the right price. I've been camping in a while.
Oh, it's like a hut toilet over there too. I'm looking at it, and it's got a shower thing and a hut toilet, and they got a little sign that says "Good Vibes Only" with some toilet paper beside it. I like that. It's funny.
All right. Well, okay. So that's one path we're going down. Another thing is the actual visa, which is more important, but kind of not, because you got to have a place to sleep at night. So that's why I want to knock the hotel out. Not that we're finished with the hotel, we'll go back to that. But I'm just kind of listing off the stuff. The visa, the tourist visa is what we're going for. Scott, you mentioned earlier, we need to explain what's going on. I'm going for a tourist visa to get into Vietnam after the repeated failures of my attempt to get into China. The last of which was school that failed last Friday in Hong Kong. It was a kindergarten we had been waiting on. And I don't know if I can't remember if I even mentioned this, but another reason that I just hit the self-destruct button on that whole thing was my documents expire on the 7th this month. So in less than a week, my documents expire. And half that week is going to be spent in holiday. And then the document that it has taken 2 months to get issued while I was in Hong Kong, they were telling me it was going to be issued in the next 2 or 3 days. No. I was just like, you're not going to be able to do this. And they don't seem to be able to say we're not going to be able to do this. So that's what happened with that. That's why we're here in Cambodia to get the Vietnam visa to go over to Vietnam to work. And
with the tourist visa, you don't need to have updated documents like the background check or the health thing.
Oh, no, because eventually I will have to switch. There you can go in on one kind of visa and then switch while you're in there. And honestly, even if they made you leave, if the bus ride over to Laos or something would be easy to do. Not a big deal. So better to get in and start working or at least find a place and then go through the documents. Oh, we lost Scott.
Oh, no.
I thought he looked sketchy for a minute. He was all blurry and stuff. I thought it was my connection. But
oh, no. Okay, so your old landlord in Vietnam. So did he say that things are bumping and moving over there again and people are doing things and school is on and all that?
Oh, school's on, yeah. I mean, I talked to my old boss from Terry's school occasionally. She's the one who said The last I heard about you, I said, do you know of a place I can work? She said, well, you can come to my school. And I said, well, great, terrific. And then I never heard back from her, but I know that they've been on holiday. So, hi, Scott, welcome back.
My internet hiccup. Will they let you work on a tourist visa?
They'll let you look for a job on a tourist visa. I think it's a gray area.
When you find the job people, they can get you a work permit, right? Isn't that what they do?
What job people?
Whoever you're going to work for, they apply
for
a work permit. They're like sponsoring you, right? That's what happens there.
But then you would also have to get your things that are expiring done again for the work.
I might have to get them reissued. That's what I'm saying. It's a gray area because it takes time to get the documents for the work visa. If I was normally coming in and looking for work, they wouldn't expect me to have all that ready to go. You find the job and then they'd say, here's the list of documents you need to get. And then you'd either go get them or have them issued and sent to you. And then there's some wait time and some lag time. And in the U.S., if they're used to working with Americans, the State Department normally takes 6 weeks to get a document returned. You're having it sent off to be legalized, stamped, and all that.
So you can work during that time.
Yeah, as long as you can show it. Normally, I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I don't take this as legal advice, but my understanding is that you can, as long as you can show that you're in the process. And also, that's the way it works in China. Of course, it was more difficult to get in there. You couldn't go in first. But once you were in, during the month where you've entered, but they haven't issued the time when you're waiting for your work permit to be issued. You got in on the visa, and once you get there, you apply for the work permit. But as long as you can show that you apply for the work permit, then you're fine. They're not going to come in and raid you.
And the only things that time out it's the health exam and the background check.
That's right. Yeah.
You know how to get
the health exam is pretty easy.
And the health exam, you know where to go there because you've been to the hospital there.
Yeah, that's right. You can get the health check there, so that's not a problem. But the background check is what's more difficult because, honestly, they want your place of most recent residence, and for about a year there, but for a while there, I was drifting around Southeast Asia, thinking I was, just going to get this paperwork done and just go to directly to China. But I had to have the police check reissued. It's like you got to have it from where you live. I'm like, I don't really live anywhere. I've been in a pod, man.
What did you say for the last one? For the last background check?
Well, that was the one I got in Saipan, and luckily that one was easy to get. Also ridiculous because I had been there just barely 6 months, which is the minimum. And you just go to their courthouse and fill out the paperwork, and then they check and they say, well, he hasn't killed anyone in the last 6 months. So he's good. But you get that document, they get the stamp, and you're good. But normally the way I do it is I'll just always gone through Atlanta because that's in my, or Georgia, I should say. That's in my default, my go-to address. So it occurs to me I may not have gotten one for the work visa that I got while I was in China because I was in China. So that means maybe they just did it themselves. Just like type. He's not a murderer. You're clear. I don't remember doing one for that.
Not a murderer check.
Yeah. You're not a murderer. But that's another thing too. Like they constantly correct us Americans when we say criminal background check. They say proof of no criminal record, and I'm like, that's not what it is. It's not proof of criminal record at all. It's just a criminal background check. They just check to see whoever you go to, whatever police department or courthouse or whatever, they go check their record, and you're not in it, so they go, congratulations, you're not a criminal, but they don't. It's not a comprehensive check, and the FBI will do one, but they print, for legal reasons, for CYA reasons, they print on the document they issued not to be used for employment. And apparently, China takes that seriously, so they won't accept an FBI check because it says that.
Because it says what? Not to use.
Not to be used for employment. That's so they won't get sued.
Right.
In the U.S. But China, they're like, well, they're not using it for employment. We can't use it. Okay. But they're the only ones that do a nationwide check. So they've kind of just, backed themselves into a corner. Well, I thought we were going to be buzzing around. So I started this off by saying we're going to be buzzing around town, going here and there. And then it occurred to me, like, the only places we were planning on going was to go over to see David. And, yeah, this early, I can't check into the new hotel yet, of course. What did we want? We wanted to go see David. I don't know. I gotta tell you,
make the plan to and go ahead and reserve the hut thing and
that doesn't go anywhere.
The train itinerary. See how to get on the train or what time or whatever.
I've gotten the times online. That's another thing you can research if you like. But it might be best to go up to the train station and make sure that they have posted schedules because they're supposed to depart at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And some part of me says make sure that you can leave at that time.
Right. We don't want a Malaysia trip. You know what I mean? Like how there was no way to get around in Malaysia because there was like the schedules were wonky and they're like, I don't know, there might be a bus. Just wait and see.
Yeah. They didn't have the North Stellar bus system there. But the same as the U.S. because there's so many people driving there. I gotta say, Malaysia is probably the country that has shocked me the most. I didn't think it was underdeveloped, but all there was, from what I could see, was highways and shopping malls everywhere you turn.
It looked very Western because
people
were loving their cars.
Yeah, people love their cars. I mean, that was. I thought there was high car usage even compared to Western countries. That's like that put them almost in the U.S. level range. I will say not quite as bad as the U.S. because even when I was far out in the suburbs, I could find a bus. They weren't easy to get to, and there was no pedestrian access. This is in Johor Bahru, or that little suburban area there. But I'm trying to think of the name of the suburb that we were in. I'm sure it was an S. You guys don't remember, do you?
Are you talking about Georgetown in Malaysia?
No, I'm talking about Johor Bahru, just on the other side from Singapore. So I found a hotel that was not in Johor Bahru, but even farther out. Can't remember the name of the suburb. I mean, there was no real town there anyway, so it's not worth remembering. And it was hard to get to a bus stop, but they were there. Most suburbs, like where you guys are at in the Atlanta area, there's no bus anywhere. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Johor Bahru is just like a giant rest stop between, yeah, like all it is it's like here's a couple of like like a welcome center to go into the rest of the place because there's nothing in Johor Bahru. It's like here, sleep here and have, or maybe just go to the bathroom and then pass on through and go away. Nobody wants to stay there.
Right. Well, I mean that big giant mall that was right across the border from Singapore. That was kind of the core of the town, the mall, or a double mall. It was kind of like a mall plus also a giant bus station train. There was a train that ran through there. I saw it go through. I forget if we got caught that on the show ever, but I saw the train go through. But then when you asked about it, it was like, "There's no train here. What are you talking about?" Like, but I think there's no scheduled service, or it's some sort of special train. There is a special train that runs from Bangkok, I think, all the way down to Singapore, and it's like a ritzy, Orient Express type train where people pay lots and lots of money. That could have been what that was. I ain't getting on that one. So where do we have to go?
The train, it's saying the train takes 6 hours, and that costs anywhere from 5 to 10 on here. I'm on the Rome to Rio page. And then van, if you did a van, it's $8 to $16, but it gets you there in 3 hours and 30 minutes. Then
train 100 times over the train. I'd rather be 6 hours on the train than 3 hours on a bus, or not even a bus. Would you say it was a shuttle?
A van, yeah.
Van.
A van.
I'm getting my van. I'll drive you somewhere. I hate it. They're awful. I've always had terrible experiences on those kinds of tourist shuttles. I'd say they're just for tourists because I mean, the train is pretty much just for tourists, but it's nice. It's a new train, by the way. I've ridden it before, and it's not like Vietnam's been using their train system for a long time, and they upkeep it, but they're not new train sets. Cambodia had a period where they didn't run any trains at all, and they just started reintroducing them in the last decade, I think. And so all their stuff is new, kind of new and fancy looking, self-propelled. There's like one or two cars.
Okay, it definitely is 7 a.m. because the only thing from this site and a couple of other ones, it leaves at 7 a.m. and that's it, once a day from there to. Oh, scare me!
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry.
Is it late for you?
It's
Is it 9:30 there or 10:30?
10:30.
10:30. Oh, okay. All right. I moved it one time zone. Okay, I guess the only other thing I was going to do was get a LAN cable. I would like to try and if I can at one of these hospitals. I'd like to see if I can find a LAN to plug into and find out if my computer still works. Sorry. I guess that's it. Well, I did kind of want to discuss some stuff about figuring out a way to try and make money in the meantime. I mean, I've been knocking around these ideas, and then the computer will upchuck and die. If I can't get it working, I don't know what I can do online. But yeah, to try and do some like classes online or something. English classes, I mean, teach them.
Whoa, what? Oh no, I was reading about this thing. I was looking for there's an entire apartment that you can rent in how do you say it? Sanookville. But it's $9 a night, but it is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath entire apartment that you get for $9. I thought that was neat. Anyway, it's weird.
Much better than here. And then you get an apartment.
Right.
Good.
It's like, let me look at that. It's called Susu.
It's called Snoo Snoo?
No, Susu, but Snoo Snoo would be great. You don't want death by Snoo Snoo.
I mean, if you got to go with a smile.
So where should we go, guys? I promise.
That hut is better than this. This isn't close enough to the beach. The hut is on the beach.
I mean, okay. Price is the primary thing, really.
Right, and this is, the hut is like almost half of it, so.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The whole reason I looked at it and I went, well, why don't I just go and stay in Switzerland? It's because I think I saw $4 a night. You saw $3, but it wasn't just one place. Like there are others that are in that range, like $5 a night. I was like, that is why I left Hong Kong. I could stay in Phnom Penh, but I'm not sure that it makes any sense to. So from what I saw in Hong Kong, the consulate will reopen on Thursday, and online they say it takes 5 to 7 business days for a tourist visa, but last time I was here, it did not take that. It took 2 days. But at $5 a night, it doesn't matter, even if it's better.
Okay, I gotta stop.
What do you think, Scott? Okay.
So so do you think your computer will work? I remember it was.
I think so. I mean, it still turns on. I can still get on it and look at things. It's just that it can't hook up to Wi-Fi. So I don't know if it needs a new driver or if the thing is just like the physical hardware, it's got something wrong with it.
It may be it may just be the Wi-Fi card then. If that or the parts of it that connect to the Wi-Fi rather than the landline. Those are fairly inexpensive for.
I don't know that the landline does work. There was no landline in Saipan.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been anywhere to check it, and also I don't have a land. That's what I was saying. I was thinking about going to an electronics store. Shall we?
Yes.
Erica, do you?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
I said yes.
Let me look for electronics store. Or is that what you?
I was looking at the troubleshooting for the Wi-Fi thing on there just in case, but yeah, you got to see if it'll connect at all too, I guess. But and Wesley can sit really still.
Sorry, that's why I was asking if you were going to look it up on the on Google Maps, and you can send it in the comments if you find a place close to me, but you don't know where I'm at. See?
No, no. Wait, finding a place to do what though?
to just find an LAN cable.
Okay, hold on.
So I'll send my location in the untethered chat. I didn't have to switch to another. Wow, that's good.
Oh yeah, what bank? What's the name of the bank?
Oh, the bank that I'm at?
Yeah.
It's not Coffee Club. I don't know.
No.
From Khmer.
Well, I'm at the Coffee Club on here, but that's at the mall. Oh, there's those Eon things again. Oh, let me see.
Did you get the
coffee and currencies?
Did you get the message I sent through WhatsApp? I sent my location.
Oh, okay. I need my cold medicine. I can't breathe.
Yeah, I guess that was it. I just wanted to try to get the computer working so that I can have other things going on while I'm searching for a job. As soon as I get the tourist visa to Vietnam, I should be able to cross over.
There's a gadget store nearby there. It just says gadget store. I put electronics and I put computer. Then there's a computer store called CC Computer.
All right, pick one and send it in the comments. You can send this in the, actually, however you want. The StreamYard comments will show a record. Is that important?
Let me see how, if I click that, where does it show it in relation to where you're at?
Is it the Inspector Gadget shop?
Inspector shop.
You can. Do you need giant springs for legs? Are you an Inspector Gadget and or Ram Man?
Was Inspector Gadget a robot, or was he some sort of a cyborg? What was Inspector Gadget?
They never explained it, but I just assumed he was a cyborg. Because he had a niece, which means that, unless there's some deep, dark lore where all this is like government programming or something, but like he had a niece and everything.
Gadget lore.
Yeah, they never really went into, I guess, why his niece was living with him and all, like what happened to her parents and his siblings or whatever. But I guess they don't have to. It's a Saturday morning cartoon show, but I think in the new DuckTales, they actually talked about what happened to like the nephew's parents, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. I heard that series was actually pretty good.
Yeah. I was gonna. That reminds me to send that thing to Wesley, where it's got the guys painting what he did. When they're in the bad part of town. It's that really funny thing. I don't want to spoil it, but I mean,
Painting what he did while they were in the bad part.
Is that something you sent me? I don't remember.
No, I don't know. But if you watch, on the DuckTales episode where all the boys and that girl they go to.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, it's really good. Oh no, I'm sending you both. At least that little clip of the episode because it's freaking hilarious. And I was like, okay, this is definitely for adults to watch with their kids.
Did you find an address?
I've got. Okay, I don't know what the gadget store is. I'm trying to find the ones that are actually really close to you, not like a 7-minute car ride. Like, because if it's a 7-minute car ride, it's a long walk in.
I ain't walking. The only reason I walked this far to get to this place is because I kept thinking there was a restaurant around the corner. I was going and asked people, is there a restaurant nearby? And like, yeah, just keep walking. I think they were playing a collective prank on me.
So do you think then that CC Computer would be it because it's a computer store?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
put it in the comments. We'll give them a shout out and what that do. And then I'll copy and paste it into the pass out. Pass out. Here we get back into the travel aspect.
Oh wait, in the comments, not the private chat, but in the comments?
No, yeah, just put it in the comments. Yeah. That's what we're gonna I mean, we're gonna show the store, so they're out there. We're putting them out there.
Oh wait, I can't put it in comments. It just says live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example, and it shows me a little duck. Duck.
Oh, right. Those come straight out of the sources like YouTube. But wait, Scott, when you type a comment in, do you type it into StreamYard or do you type it into YouTube?
StreamYard, generally.
Right, but you two have the control over that. I don't have that.
Yeah, but I don't see what I do. How do you do it, Scott?
Wait, can you see if I put it in the chat? If I put the address in the chat?
Yes, I can put it up on the screen. Yeah.
Okay, that is CC Computer in the private chat.
Oh, and I see. Well, I can copy and paste that. So. Copy that. Okay, I'm gonna flip over. It'll freeze me for a second. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, good. CC Computer. Okay, found it. Very nice. I'm on Pass Out. That's the ride-hailing app here in Cambodia. And now I have to sit and watch it count down a 5-minute countdown.
It's the final countdown.
I'll probably get another. But if you're using Pass App, though, you'll be able to call tuk-tuk and rickshaws. Actually, they don't call them that. I'll tell you what they call them. They changed their name on it. But you'll be able to call the local taxis. So, there you go.
Hey, there's also an Asian technology computer repair shop around the corner.
It only works on Asian technology, though. They don't work on other people's technology.
And that I'm going to go ahead and put that in here just in case, because it's right around the corner.
All right. All right. Yeah. So I highly recommend Pass Out for anyone who is coming. You can also use Grab. Grab is all over Southeast Asia. They're based in Singapore, so it's in English. Like it's the app's native language is English, so that kind of helps sometimes. And it works wherever you go. So it's good, but it's not local. I think most places have their own local app as well. The one here is Pass Out. I like to use it.
Speaking of rickshaws, that lets me know what. There it says private chat on the right. Okay, I see that now. Okay. That helps me decide what I'm going to watch while I fall asleep here in a little bit.
You're going to watch the private chat?
No, I'm going to watch something with rickshaws in it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should look at the private app. I mean, private chat.
Selling a rickshaw on the Facebook Marketplace a few days ago. It looked nice.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, that is
It's a
a
nice
swanky
rickshaw.
rickshaw for no reason. And
Wow, was it somewhere local?
it was in Atlanta. I was like, why? I was looking for, I don't even know what I was looking for. I was looking for a desk on there, and it was like, you want this rickshaw?
Oh, let me
I
get
mean,
the
that's a
number.
little bit different from a desk. I guess you could store things in it. I don't know, but
What is the number? P51878. That's a long number. What's that long?
I'm gonna watch.
25187.
I'm gonna watch a Red Letter Media video where they review American Rickshaw. That's one of their movies.
Is that amazing?
Well, I mean,
It's possible I tuned out of the conversation while I was doing the other thing. Sorry.
it was released as a film. Yeah, I don't know.
Released into the wild.
Pull my green curtain up here.
Thank you.
Pay no attention to the shit behind the curtain.
Oh, look, it's a cool seating area. That's cute. I
Oh,
didn't even notice that. I was too busy falling on my head. Oh, what was the number I just called out,
having
guys?
a concussion will limit your seating.
I only heard one number. I heard an 8. I like that little
I
trick
heard an 8.
That's it. I heard an 8.
All right, let's go back. I gotta look. P51878. That's not. P51878. He should be coming from this direction. I bet this guy's like gonna cut across 6 lanes of traffic. Yeah.
If you're going to a computer repair shop, you may just want to ask them, like, what might they recommend to fix your problem too? Like, do you have ask them if they've got like a Wi-Fi card or something for how much it is.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to be replacing a Wi-Fi card. Oh, hi. Oh, those are my friends. That's Scott. And, well, Eric Picture's not there. He gave the thumbs up.
Hi.
He's on the screen side. He wants to look at what we're shooting, which is nothing right now because I don't see P51878.
Oh.
Let's walk a little closer. Get a little closer. I feel like seeing it and turning around. P51878.
P.
Oh, bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
He was sweet. Look at him.
Very interested. All right, I got to dig out. This ride is 3,800 real.
For real? Well, oh, real. That's...
For real.
Keep it real.
I hope these stores are actually these stores and not a fruit stand.
I agree. I hope so too. I was thinking about that just earlier today, and that's another 5,000.
Also, you've got a laptop too, and those are even the very skilled people that I had that I knew in tech support at Learning Labs hated working on laptops because everything is so crammed together and everything.
Right. You guys have to tell me when the thing falls.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, I was just counting money.
And sometimes you have to take things apart that you wouldn't on a desktop or something to get to the correct level where the thing you're actually looking to fix is stored. Because it's all just packed in there like a deck of cards.
Yeah, right. No extra room. I would not want to work on one of those. I mean, to be fair, it's a stupid thing to say when I have no money, but I'm in need of a new computer, so I don't want to put a lot of time or effort or money into maintaining this one. But of course, I do need one to function somewhat.
Right. Yeah.
It's really all according to what happens with the job in Vietnam, which is now a fantasy job. I haven't received an offer from the place, the lady that I used to work with. She just suggested, maybe I could work there. And I was like, that's great. Can you make that happen? And I won't hear back from her until after the holiday. But yeah, even if I could buy stuff to fix this one, I don't know if I'd do it according to how long I'm going to be without, income.
Well, yeah.
It's been a while now. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, it's a matter of maybe needing to put a Band-Aid on it so you can limp along to get a job, and then after that, don't put money in it you don't have to, obviously. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, also, I have your PayPal card right here, and I've got 3 digits. But also, there's a QR code in there, and it says to scan it to do the to activate it.
I don't think I can scan it from here. I'm assuming I had to do it with my app.
I wonder if I could scan it and then do it, but with your stuff, but I don't want to screw it up either and then have them go, we're going to cut it off and screw you over.
Well, it doesn't ask me for the QR code. It just asks the 3 numbers.
Oh,
okay, let's try that first.
Yeah.
And then,
but I'm going to keep this little piece of paper because I could also send you the QR code, but just in case the CVC number. Actually, they don't call it a CVC on here. No, they do. It is CVC, but yeah, it's on here.
Well, this does not look like the computer store. Yeah. Is this the computer store? Yep. Computer, yeah. Oh, hang on, I don't know. Oh, it's over there. Okay, hang on. What's the name of it, Erica?
CC Computer?
Oh, yeah, CC Computer. Okay, so over here. Okay, all right, thank you. It's over here. She looked like she was selling snails and donuts. Great taste combination. Oh yeah, that was a lot.
CC.
Yes, very good. Okay. Yep. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Okay. Put this away.
Oh, doing some remodeling. Pardon our dust. Better.
Need to go pick up some headache medicine too. All this business is giving me a headache. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to use the translator for this. Or maybe we'll just take a look first.
Oh, this looks great though.
Yeah, it's legit. Hi. I'm looking for a LAN cable. LAN. Go to the. Oh, LAN cable.
Oh, line cable.
Oh, that's weird. It translated it, but it didn't put the English in there. Could you guys hear me, or did it cut me off?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Lightning we have one.
No, not lightning. Not lightning. Sorry. Let me type it.
Oh,
You don't want the
Okay, good.
you don't want the cable that
line cable.
Uh-huh. Well, how do you say that?
You want a cable network?
Sorry. Oh. Yeah. God, is this what I want? Oh,
How
sorry.
many
Can you see
meters
it?
do you want?
No, not long. Short. Is that the kind of cable I want, Scott?
I don't know. Let me see the end of it.
Can you open?
I mean, you have to make sure you've got the plugins on there. You don't just want the cable, cable
That's true.
like copper wire.
Well, let me see if I can just put you close to it.
Okay.
Can you?
Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, that looks right.
Hold on.
Yeah, you'll just need a short one, maybe like 3 feet, or I guess a meter,
3 feet.
whatever they.
How many meters do you want?
Just like one.
1 meter?
Yeah.
It's not.
My
it's a lot of
Wi-Fi.
It's not going to be cheap.
Oh, well,
I
before
mean-
she cuts anything.
I mean, it's not going to be like a couple dollars, is what I'm saying. Probably. I don't know, but
That's a short one.
yeah. You're
Yeah,
right.
that's great. 2 meters. Yeah, 2 meters is fine.
Oh yeah. That's good.
How much?
$2.
$2.
Yes.
Okay, that's worth
okay.
it.
Well, that's not bad.
He says
That
it's a good price.
$2 US dollars. Yes, that's a good price.
Yeah,
Cable. Yeah, that's a good price.
right.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. I gotta at least learn how to say thank you and come here. I wonder if I use my dog.
She just knew right where that was at. Oh, that lady looks like my friend Jess. Sort of. Reminds me
Let's
of
see if I
my
can tell
friend.
you. Are you guys on the translator? How do I say how many real?
Say what?
How
Am
many
I?
real?
How many? Okay, hold on. I'm on it now. How many?
I'm on it.
It's Bonman or Bonman Real. Hold on, let me play it. Bonman Real. Bonman Real.
Real.
Yeah.
I'm not asking her though. I'm just shouting it out into the air like a lunatic.
Well, maybe the spirits of commerce will answer.
And
Bonman Real. Yeah,
Annette?
$2. $8,000. Okay. Wasn't sure. See if we get rid of change.
Som Arkun is thank you. Som Arkun.
Samakun. Oh, Samakun.
Som Arkun.
do remember that, and I think I knew that before too about the. Oh, I forget everything, and then I stop speaking.
They're going to ask you for your phone number or email address so they can put you on their mailing list. Just like if it was Radio Shack or CVS.
Samarkand? Erica?
Oh, Samarkand, I think. Samarkand.
Samarkand.
Like,
Samarkand. Thank you.
She's here. Okay. She's like, you did good.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot to say Samarkand.
That's all right.
You tried.
She gave that. I'm proud of you.
You did real good, dummy.
Dummy.
Wow. Don't be so judgy, imaginary person.
Yeah, I don't think she was actually saying that. She was very polite.
I'm just learning.
Okay, well, that gets the LAN, so maybe I can get the computer going and try to actually do some of the things that I thought would be a great idea but didn't do earlier. Then we're gonna. So I've got the place I'm gonna stay tonight, which is going to be either $10 or $14, according to how awfully sweaty I am when I get there. And then we're gonna get up and go tomorrow. So I'm kind of surprising you with this. I was kind of just gonna schedule a stream every day. So I know you're not gonna make all of them because the one tomorrow I'm gonna schedule for when we get there. And Erica, I just assumed you'd be down for that. But I think it'll be in the afternoon, so that'd be past midnight for you guys. You may not be, Erica. You're taking pills, so you're going to sleep now, right?
Well, yeah, but I didn't take it yet. I mean, so I can adjust it for the next night.
Well, don't. I mean, we just don't. If you need to take those pills and be healthy, to do that, and we'll just put it off to the next day and just to show some of what's there. And we don't have to do a day of arrival, but we'll talk about that later. So you can let me know.
Do you know where the train place is for you to go get on the train?
I know where the train place is. You think we should go there right now?
Yes. That way you know where you're going from where
y'all have to take care of that without me because it's 11 o'clock. I gotta get off here and get ready for work tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, Scott. I was thinking you had another hour, but I already said we moved it an hour, so you don't have another hour. Sorry about that.
No, that's all right.
Okay. So, all right. Well, we'll see you later. Me and Eric are going to go off to the train station here.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, good luck with everything. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Bye. I'm gonna call to the train station. Oh, I gotta rate my ride. Other than pimping my ride, I'm rating it. Okay, I'm just gonna type train station. What do you think about that?
Yes.
N. Traino Pabu. That's not what we want. We probably want like the train Phnom Penh.
Is it Cambodia Railway Station?
There you go. That's exactly what the name of it is.
Okay, and it's Street 93. That's all it says is Street 93. ST 93. The hell?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Can you copy and paste it? Because I'm having trouble typing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, here.
You can throw it in the.
And put it in.
Throw it in the wherever. It doesn't matter.
Okay, there. I put it in private chat.
See it? Yeah. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna copy. Do find out. You can also just put in the name of it if you want to copy and paste the name. Well, let's see if this looks good.
Oh yeah, because it's Cambodia Railway Station, and
Cambodia Railway
also
Station.
directions from where you're at too, because if you're at CC Computer, it is a 23-minute drive from there.
23?
Yeah, from CC
Oh, it is.
to there.
It is pricey. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do they still do it?
I don't know. Wait, well, I mean, it as long as we know where it is, and
I know it is.
you've got it in your phone on how to get there, to tell the people how to get there.
Yeah. It won't be hard to get there tomorrow morning. Well, any place else you'd like to see in Cambodia? I mean, Phnom Penh. Not that we're going to go to the other side of the country. We wouldn't even go to the train station.
Let's just float around everywhere.
Well, listen, we're only at an hour, and I did say I want to start doing these longer streams. And I have a lot of time before I can check into the next hotel.
You should see what's going on around everywhere, like just bumping.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was cute. The guy that was like some street ambiance there, getting his shirt on and stuff.
Well, he was getting his shirt on. You mean
Yeah,
here?
that guy with the blue shirt. When you pulled up at him, he's like, "Yes, may I help you? I'm the street shirt guy." I don't know what he was doing out there without his shirt on and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, we could go to the palace. You want to go to the palace? That was closed last time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. See, had this been a real episode where we had planned things, I would just have a list of things, and we wouldn't be like going, "Oh, what do you want to do now?" We'd be hitting I'd send you the itinerary, and you could just read off the next. Like, here, the next place we're going to go. But today we're kind of not doing that because we're just barely getting our shit together. And that's fine. I think that's a fine way to have an episode sometimes, not every time. Where to? Well, we're going to go to the palace. Palace. Okay. Palace Gate Hotel and Resort. No, that's not exactly it. Palace Gate Hotel and Resort. Royal Palace. That sounds like it. Royal Palace. Hello. Hello. Okay. Oh, that's as far away as the train station. Well, it may simply be that if we want to see something touristy while we're here, we're going to have to go up there, and I think that's okay. We're only.
Uh-oh. I think it paused it. So is this one? I'm going to put it right here.
Sorry, I have been talking away, and I'm like, boy, she's not very responsive.
I said, uh-oh. I couldn't hear. It paused and did one of them little things.
It gives you just a couple of minutes while you're looking at another app for the audio to keep going. And then it stops. Driver has accepted my order, though, so that's good.
I thought I was going to propel this out of here.
Let's see where he's at.
The camera turned sideways.
Oh, does it? That's hilarious.
Hmm.
This is P8040. It doesn't say how far away he is, but not far. All right, P8040. Well, did we get all of? Before I scheduled this going up to the palace, I should said, did we get all the necessary stuff done? In order to pursue any of the other things, or really get anything done, I had to get the computer working. So I think the LAN cable was a no-brainer, especially at $2. Okay. All right, and then we go stay here planned, and when I get there, I'll go straight to the consulate and the Vietnamese consulate and find out when they open, so we can apply for that visa as quickly as possible.
Oh crap!
Oh crap!
Oh, I forgot. I canceled Netflix.
Oh.
I was going to put it on. I have the light off though, and I was just going to turn the Netflix on to have light in the room. So I guess I'll go to Amazon Prime Video and do that instead.
Oh my!
Mhm.
All right. 28040. This might be him. Whoa. You don't have a number. Are you P8040? Yeah. Oh, he's over there. Okay, cool. Thank you. Man, I never would have seen him. Hi, hello. What's the greeting in Khmer?
Let me look up hello.
Hello. How you doing? My version of Adele. How is she? How you doing? The U.S. No, not Canada, the U.S. America. Maybe not saying Canada. A lot of art. I do like Phnom Penh, despite it being very hot and not very walkable city. A lot of kind of strewn out. You got to take tuk-tuks everywhere, and yet still something nice about it. Not everything, but most things are like little small neighborhoods that are very small streets. Yeah.
And it does have everything you need all around there.
Yeah. It's not big by Southeast Asia. Big enough to have what you need. I kind of think probably a lot of people around the world don't even get that because they don't register that the United States cities don't have things because it's not there. You got to drive an hour or two to a bigger city. Yeah, being a really, really small place for that not to have basic. I think. Oh, you know what? I should have asked you before we did this. Are you up to stay up longer, or are you ready to go to sleep?
I'm up for at least another 45 minutes because I'm going to take the pill in 15 minutes.
Okay, all right. That was about what I had planned on.
Santana just walked a burrito in here to me. She was showing me this burrito she heated up, and it looks not good. She's like, "Nah, I can't eat this." I'm like, "Nah, but not either."
That adventure.
I don't even remember buying that. I wonder where that was from the freezer. Yeah. I'm sure there's another freezer meal in there she can eat that doesn't have that burrito. Look grody. Did someone just whistle at you?
I think they were whistling to me.
Hey, baby.
They were when did 60?
Hey, baby. It's definitely busy now.
Yeah. Why are you busy? What made you? Did you say you were busy?
Oh no, I said it's really busy there.
Oh, busy.
I see a lot of things happening.
Well, I guess it's not terrible to compliment them too because. Oh, that's the genocide they said. Yeah, we've been there. Yeah.
Now, you said, what was that unicorn? You said that little gay unicorn thing?
I did not see that.
It was a rainbow unicorn. So to me, it was like, it's gay in my mind.
It's the genocide. We did that in a former episode. I'd love to say that I'm gonna go through and watch these and put a link in. Card in the top right hand corner, but since I don't have a computer, I probably won't be doing it. By the time I get my computer fixed, I doubt I'll go back and fix it these, or if I do, it'll be a long time. So, but do look up, like, if you're interested in that. We had 2 episodes here in Cambodia, one at the killing fields and one at the genocide museum. They were both pretty moving tours.
I'm talking to the kitty bitty. He's being a good boy. You did good. Good job. Look at this. Turn that off now. The light.
Oh my goodness, that's a comment. I wonder what wrote all that stuff. What's your supposed to be a very long
bring them a dry. Oh God, hold on 1 second. Where is my? Okay, there. Oh,
nice person.
it's interesting to see work type things that people are doing. Like that guy was just picking up a big old. I have no idea, like a big old bundle of wires or cords or something. Did you see him?
He's feeding it into the underground.
Oh, okay.
Instead of what they're doing in the utility work. You find that interesting?
Well, yeah, I just like to see people doing stuff in a city.
I like to see people do stuff.
I like stuff and people doing it.
we ever talk about like what changes we would make if we were Hitler? Sorry, the Monty Python sketch. Did we ever talk about the changes I would? I couldn't resist saying it.
Good boy.
For like if we changed the channel, I wanted to do. My first thought was let's do behind the scenes, not behind the scenes, but like small things, and here's how you find the stuff that all the other tourists aren't doing. And it turns out all the other YouTube viewers don't want to watch that; they want to watch the main stuff. Which I get. I do it too. Like when I travel, I want to go see the Eiffel Tower. I'm not, at least the first go around, you want to see the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre, and then you can find the special cafes and whatnot.
Right.
So,
well, I've seen that that line for the Louvre, and I think I would see the Eiffel Tower before I'd go to the Louvre because
the line for the Eiffel Tower is a lot worse than taking the elevator.
Oh God! Well, then screw both of those. I just look at them and go, "Well, there those are."
I mean, all the pictures are from the outside anyway, right? So you just walk up and take the picture on the outside and go, "We went to the Louvre."
Right.
Technically, you're not lying.
I was at it. You know what I mean?
I went there. It's a good thing.
When we were at Disney World, I wanted pictures of the characters of the people, in the costumes, and I just took pictures of other people with the characters, or the characters standing a little bit away from me. So I was like, I'm not waiting on this crap.
And now that we have Photoshop, that doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's true. But I mean, I
You
just
could
said,
be in
Winnie the Pooh. And no, don't you stay. Manny's trying to get in Tony's bed. Come over here.
I did forget one thing. I was going to get a haircut today because my hair feels awful. I feel like that's such a luxury, but at the same time, it's miserable because it's so thick and it goes all down my neck. Let me do that tomorrow.
I bet you could get a haircut super cheap there too.
Yeah, and maybe even cheaper if I wait till I'm in. I don't know. I just want to put a side note on here too. Like, I think it's worth staying a few days in Phnom Penh. I think it's a cool city, and definitely some very important sites here. Maybe not happy ones, but important sites for people to see as travelers. I do think you should spend time here. But the last time we were here, we spent 2 months in Phnom Penh and did not leave the city because that was the height of COVID, and it was just after the country opened up and dropped restrictions and everything, tourists back in. So stuff was not open, transport was not available, and I wasn't traveling so I could prove that I traveled during a pandemic. I had to leave Vietnam. So we just stayed here the whole time. I wasn't trying to prove anything to anybody, and so I've spent plenty of time in Phnom Penh, and I do recommend it. But we're not going to spend. Today is it, and then up tomorrow morning, and we're back. We're out.
And we get to see the beach when you go over to the beach.
I'd rather lay on the beach. I'd rather pay less money for what I'm doing. I know that consulate is going to be less busy than the embassy here. I've gotten visas through that consulate before for Vietnam, and I've only gotten rejected here. Not that that's necessarily what's going to happen this time. I think because of when I was applying, but yeah, I think things are better. I think it would be much better to go to. The only thing that worries me was like it's a long ride, and I was thinking, that's going to be expensive, but it says $5. Like it's $5 to $10.
Right.
Price, but even at $10, but in just a few days, I'll save money over the staying here. So.
Right.
I think it's a no-brainer.
At the consulate. So, I mean, it's a win-win with that because you can be in a cheaper place at the beach and near the consulate.
Right. I felt a little guilty because I was like, well, I came here out of desperation, but now I'm going to the beach. But it makes more sense to go to the beach, I think.
Yep.
That's why I wanted to run it by you guys. I'm like, just me, or does it just make sense to not stay in Phnom Penh? I mean, big cities do tend to be more expensive, even more expensive than And also, right now, I'm sure they're still trying to attract tourists instead of. So, that's probably why the prices are so low.
Hey, there's a comment on the channel from something. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chat bots. Okay.
Yeah, that's a bot.
Yeah.
They just troll the internet for live shows and post their comments. And it's just an advertisement. We had some nasty little kids from Tweet. What is it called? Tweet, not Tweet. Tweet. The one that the gamers
Twitch?
go Twitch. There you go. That's it. We had to. I mean, they weren't being super nasty, but they were. I would have read their comments. We got them last time, and Scott just read them right off. Like, well, this commenter says. And then the commenter is like making comments about Scott being bald. And I'm like, Scott, you don't have to read those.
Oh,
They didn't really say anything of value anyway. Now, the one guy actually, kids had a lot of time on their hands. One guy did say zoom out, like pull the camera back, and Scott did it. He said, "Oh yeah, I think that's better." So, is that the palace? Yeah, is it open? Yes. It is open. Let's walk around if it's not. What was it? 77? $7,700. No one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you. What is it I'm supposed to say, Erica?
Oh, do what? Oh, damn. The thank you? Crap. Hold
Yeah.
on. Well, now.
That doesn't sound like it.
Oh, yeah. Samakun. Here, listen.
Oh, Samakun. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Well, I'm no expert. That doesn't look like an entrance, does it? Yeah.
Were those people looking at a map?
Maybe. Oh, he's selling her a tour.
Plot
Showing his
twist.
brochure.
They're planning on how to invade the palace.
You coming from this side? I'll hold back and not get arrested. She's like, let's go for it. It looks like I'm headed towards the Big C. It's an optical illusion. Please disregard it because we're headed straight for the palace. Oh, there's something cool looking up there.
What is it?
I may have to. Here, let's go get something to drink first. Now, I first saw Big C in Vietnam, I think. Okay. Hi. Okay, we don't want a beer. Let's use tea. Let's see what else. I want something fruit juicy. I need to. Actually, I probably should just get water, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I don't see any.
No Pocari Sweat.
No Pocari, no, but they do have one that's popular. Was popular in Malaysia. The 100 plus.
Mm, I
100
see.
plus hours. We're gonna get.
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, and it's got your B vitamins in it. Mm-hmm.
Wait, is that really 3,700? Okay. B vitamins, is that important?
Well, yes, for energy.
Oh, 90 cents. Okay. Well, I think I've got the. Okay, thank you. I guess now's as good a time as any to voice my concerns too about what we're about to do. Not the palace, but I mean the thing going into Vietnam. I don't actually have a job there. It's very worrisome. I feel confident that I can get one, but felt that before. Are you still there?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
I'm typing.
All right.
I had
No.
the other thing pulled up. What was it? I had hello pulled up. I gotta pull that back up.
What is hello?
Go to now. Where did my translate go?
This direction.
Okay, let me go back to translate.
Go
Okay.
this way and it's on the left. Okay.
Hello. It's here. Huh? Suicide.
Suicide?
Suicide. I'm gonna say it just like her. Wait. Suicide. No.
Nice. Right now, going away. Okay, so this here on the left is the palace. Oh, that is good. Yeah, I do remember that taste from Malaysia. If I recall correctly, there's a nice little restaurant over here. I don't recall correctly. This is not the one I was thinking of. All right, never mind. Get over in the shade. I'm thinking we are not going to go in because they're going to charge money.
Oh, they're gonna charge money. The hell? They're a palace. They already have money.
That's right. You guys live in a palace. You should be giving me money. I guess we're on the back side of the palace here. I don't know if it sounds weird or not, but it felt good to be back in Cambodia. I guess just because I know that things are not outrageously priced here. Yeah.
And I just like it. I like the people.
Yeah, you too. I think you're gonna like it even more once you get out of Phnom Penh. The people are fine here, but everything's a lot more relaxed.
I was gonna say they're super chill if they're over by the beach. It's like okay,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, for sure. Tell you something else I thought too. The way I got into Vietnam last time when I did this, when the pandemic just first started, I got the visa from Sihanouk, like we're planning on doing this time, and then I took the train over to over to Kampot, stayed there a night, and then I just took along the coast. I think I just stopped in one town. I took it along the coast and just went across on this in this very like I would say remote or isolated. You can say it's isolated because there's not much of a town, at least on the Cambodian side. And yeah, just crossed right there, in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of cool. I was kind of thinking of doing it again. I'm not sure there's an advantage to that. I guess just that I wouldn't have to come back to Phnom Penh. That's it. I'm not sure why I don't want to, but that idea appeals to me. Maybe it's something we should toss around while we're waiting on the visa to come back. And I can't think of a legitimate reason to do it that way. I guess it's better to go through Phnom Penh. Not really sure which is even more expensive. It wasn't expensive to do it the other way. Once you cross over into Vietnam, you can hop a bus up to Ho Chi Minh City. It's pretty cheap, so I don't think it's a big cost issue. I don't know. I guess it's that's the reason why I breathed a sigh of relief when I got here. Like there's ways to get places, and it's not an arm and a leg. Like I can actually afford to do it. When there's a price difference, it's not the one's $200 and the other's $5. So you have to do it. You can choose between train or bus or however. There's a little more freedom here, and I guess I kind of felt that when I got to Hong Kong and thought I was about to cross the border into China. I felt that same kind of relief. It was like, oh, I'm about to get to a place where there's a train system, you can get around, and I'll be able to get to work and be in a city where I can get around, so I can actually go places and do things. And then the minute it became obvious that I wasn't going to be able to cross the border, then all of a sudden in my mind, I was locked in Hong Kong. And transit, if you're making decent money, transit's not crazy expensive in Hong Kong, but if you're trying to save, it isn't super cheap either. Like, I remember the express train, which I did not take when I went back to the airport. But the express train I took when I got there, that was over $100, Hong Kong dollars. So that's $15 to get in to ride a train in from the airport. That's kind of pricey. You can't take that everywhere you go. Oh, girl.
Everything.
Well, anyway,
really bumping now. Everything's happening over there. So
everything's happening.
There's so many wires. There's so much cables and stuff. Out there.
Let's put a little focus on that.
Good God.
the Southeast Asia tangle.
That's like when I have a round brush and I accidentally get it stuck in my hair.
Yeah. I'm sure you still find that in Vietnam. But one of the projects in Hanoi that they did during COVID to try and, pump money into the economy, they went and redid. You may remember it because I actually was like, hey, they cut my power off today. Well, this is terrible, blah, blah, blah. Well, it turned out what they were doing was they were just redoing those wire tangles and putting them in, more modern, I don't know what you call it, boxes, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what.
That was wonderful.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I mean, but it takes time for them to do it versus, here. Especially, I think it's funny that it gets done here because infrastructure is definitely not the priority either. But,
No.
But they do have boxes for the wires at least, but that's like.
Well, I gotta say, until that day, I had never experienced a power outage. So, I mean, I guess it's working.
Oh yeah, nobody's messing with them. Ain't nobody gonna touch that big bundle of kill you wires.
Big bundle of kill you wires. Look, are you seeing the sound?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Wow. Is that a house or is it like a
Could be a consulate. It just says an address. Doesn't say it. Anything special.
What's the address? I'll look it up.
The flag is just the Cambodian flag. Oh, man, when I get close and say it. Villa number 22, Street 240.
Wow. Hold on. Let's see.
Huh.
Is that what this is? There's a lot of like Street 240, Villa Grange, Villa Campbell. I'm going to see which one of these. Let me see what this says.
I feel like Street 240 is one of the shopping streets.
Yeah, like all of these things are villas. There's a lot of other ones that look like that along that street or something similar. And it says villa this and villa that.
Oh, maybe they're historic.
And well, it looks like people are like. Let me see.
Hi.
Back.
I'm good. You look like Germany? No.
Nice.
The U.S. The U.S. America. Yeah. Oh, but you don't look America. I don't look American. Thank you very much. Oh, we're just walking around the palace area. We're just getting some video. If you're going, it's too late. It's too late. Oh, okay, all right, that's okay. We're just gonna get some video. You come from California? Huh? You come from California? No, I come from Georgia. Huh? Georgia. Oh, Georgia. Yeah. How long have you been here? One day. Stay here for one day? Yeah, I got here last night, actually. Very short. Just got here. Stay here very short now? Yeah, I'm heading out tomorrow morning. Do you have been to the Golden Temple? It's a very interesting about the history in Phnom. The Golden Temple, is that inside the palace? Not that. No. That's all right. We're gonna go. He's selling tours.
Oh.
If I can speak English, I can. Yeah. What's the Golden Palace? I don't know if I remember. No, this one is the Golden. It's the Golden Temple. Yeah, the Golden Pagoda. Okay. Yeah. And this one is the Wat Phnom. Okay, we've done a few of these. Phnom Penh Safari. No. Safari is Safari. Which one? Phnom Penh Safari. Oh, and this one then. It looks like Angkor Wat. Yeah, and it's the same the Angkor Wat there. Yeah. But the inside you can see a lot of animals. But the outside, okay. The outside they building the temple like and the
same Angkor Wat Cambodia.
National Museum, we've been there. Well, Phnom, we've been there. Yeah. Postong Genocide Museum, we've been there. Killing Fields, we've been there.
You've been there? You've been there?
We've never been to Silk Island.
Oh, you never been go to Seal Island? No, if you go to the Seal Island, it means you can go here.
Oh, they go together?
The same side.
Right.
It means the Golden Temple.
Friendly monkey.
I show you. In here, Golden Temple. And we drive a little bit and we go to the Seal Island.
What's all this? Is this gun tour? You could come
and
shoot guns?
it's a shooting gun and my country
Yeah.
and the government and give for one club and for the tourists and they want to try the shooting range.
I heard Cambodians love guns. Is it true?
No Cambodian in my country and the normal people cannot do with the gun. Yeah. Cannot. Yeah.
Oh.
Only the people like and working with the like the police,
Right.
the
Sure.
army.
I mean, that makes sense.
They can use with the gun.
Right.
But normal
So what
people-
is all this then?
Yeah, it's if you want to go there in the opening, yeah, you can try to shoot. Yeah.
Oh, I can, but you can't.
I cannot. Yeah.
Oh,
But you can. Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, the tourists can do it.
Yeah, you can go there
That's probably the worst thing to give tourists.
because and a lot of tourists and from sometimes from America,
Oh yeah.
Australia,
Yeah, Americans love guns.
and China. Yeah, and,
Yeah, Chinese people like to shoot guns because they can't do it in China.
maybe and you can if you're interesting, I can take you there.
I'm not.
You're not interesting.
I find the fact that it's there
I know
interesting,
maybe,
but I don't
maybe
want
you
to.
don't interesting because and in America,
Yeah.
and a lot of people they use with the gun.
Yeah, everybody's shooting you all the time there. It's no big deal.
So enough for you and with the gun. Enough.
Yeah, enough with the guns. That's right.
But now and I give you the good idea.
Yeah.
And now and you go to the Golden Temple
With the golden boat, won't that sink?
and nearby here. Yeah. It mean it's the Golden Temple in here and the Golden Boat in here.
Yeah.
It mean I
Oh,
am
it's all
only,
together.
I mean recommend for you.
I don't really. I gotta say, I don't see these three.
Oh yeah, you can.
That's always
take
on-
you there. Because and this one is the same size.
Same area. Yeah.
The same area, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we drive from here to here around.
Erica, do you remember Phnom Tamau?
This Phnom Penh around maybe we driving and.
I went there. I've been there.
You've been there.
Yeah.
I think outside the city, yeah.
Yeah, it's a long way.
But
Long way.
and now I give you a good idea. The first you go to the Golden Temple,
Yeah, you want to sell that one?
Yeah.
This is a popular one. That you guys are always
and
pushing that
and
one.
we drive from here and to here only the 15 minutes or
Yeah.
20.
Yeah,
And
they're
then
easy.
you can
to go to.
visit about maybe in a half hour. But when you go to the temple, I go with you. I show you the
That's not here in Phnom.
not
That's
in
not here, right?
the old capital. Yeah,
Yeah.
either like
North.
outside
How far?
and we driving about maybe 40 minutes or 50 minutes to go there. Yeah. But and this one and with this one is the different size.
Yeah, different size, right? They
But
don't
and
go
if
together.
you go here, and with the Golden Boat and the Temple Old City is the same size.
Oh, and the Temple of Oak.
Yeah, Old Temple City. This one around maybe
Oh, that's just up north of the city on the river, right?
yeah on the river.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know that one. Yeah, I know that. This
So-
isn't my first time in Phnom Penh.
Huh?
This is not my first time in Phnom
Yeah.
Penh.
I know.
I've been,
So and like you told me before, you've been
I've
here.
been most of these. Yeah, yeah.
So and you never been to go here. And
I've never done this one. I know you guys are always selling them.
maybe this one is very interesting about
You
it.
think so?
Yeah, this one is very the biggest here.
I have to do it when I get back. I leave for tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
So and today is the last day you can do that. And I can be driving only about 15 minutes to go there.
oh,
Yeah, it's not far. Because in here, it's Golden. Yeah.
how much is all this? If we did 1, 2, those 4.
Only like and I include with for everything. Only like and it will be like $40.
$40,
No, I pay with the ferry with the ticket for you. Yeah.
and that includes the ferry and the ticket.
Yeah, but because and this one we must take a ferry.
This Silk Island, that's a tourist site. Like there's
Yeah.
a entry fee and all
And
that.
do you know when after we take a ferry by tuk-tuk?
Oh, what happened? What happened? I'm the only one here talking to myself. La 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 la.
talking. I didn't. Erica, are you there?
Yeah. It went out, and I was like, I'm talking to myself. I'm the only one here.
How long was it out for?
Maybe like 45 seconds to a minute. Not long.
Oh, okay, all right. Not too bad. All right. Yeah. I mean, I was getting him to tell us the price. It went into overheating, so I think we're close to the end of the episode. That's another thing where we really had to get a better camera if we're going to do long episodes. But yeah, he was saying though the ones he was talking about. It's the Silk Island, Golden Pagoda, and the old temple. Those are the tour guides push those a lot because they're close together, and he says it's about $40. So for anyone that wants to do it, there's your price price check. I don't know. There's a price estimate. We're not going to do it though because I just overheated on the phone, so I can't do any more filming today.
Why not?
But we're shooting video. Yeah. And well, it's close to the end. But if we start, we can do something like that. Maybe when we come back from Sihanouk.
I think in the start now, I think it's a good idea. Yeah. So, and today I have free time.
You have some free time.
Because we spend on not for long time. Because we drive from here to here, and then you can.
No, it's close. You said 15 minutes.
15 minutes. You can visit half hour. Do you know it's all everything? I go with you. I explain about the history.
Oh, that'd be great.
And you know, I can explain about the history of the temple. I can explain about the history of the politics.
Okay.
I can explain about the history of my religion. It's so easy for you to understand.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna do it today, but thank you.
Yeah.
That was cool. All right. Good to talk to you. Yeah. Nice to meet you. We're just gonna walk around the palace area. We're just gonna walk around palace in the park.
Maybe if you don't want to go to the outside, and you can do that if you want to spend in the but before I said it outside the city, but in Phnom Penh we have 20 place a special in the city.
Yeah.
Maybe you can spend 1 hour or 1 hour.
Well, not today, but we might do it later.
Oh yeah.
When we come back. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, sorry, Erica. Did it overheat again? I think maybe because we're standing in the sun talking to him. Oh, you there?
Yes, I'm typing.
Oh. So we're headed up on some stuff, and I think that's going to wrap up the episode, although I'm not even looking at my battery, but the overheating sign is always a good time to stop. That's pretty. Yeah, we got an episode here last time in this area. See, that would be something good to do, something like that. It's very popular with tourists, and they push one of a few sites. I noticed they managed to list like a lot of the popular sites, and then they always push you towards about 3 or 4 on the list where they get their best markup. And they're not the premier site. It's just a full surprise. But most of them
here is really nice and done up.
Yeah, it's nice, right? It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
There's a temple over on this side.
Trucks.
Happy what?
I said there went another one of those little half trucks, the ones with the short bed.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to get over to the big temple over here. I think it's worth getting a slightly better view of. And then we'll sign off because honestly, I think the battery's going to cut out in a minute. I've got so much glare I can't see for sure, but it looked like it was pretty low. Yeah, you got to ride all over the city. I agree. 1 hour? That's what we've been doing, though. Wow, an hour for $5. Thank you. It's not bad. And it is a good way to see the city and take pictures, especially if you're lazy and you don't want to walk. Ride around in the tuk-tuk and snap them. Actually, what you really want is this kind right here because it's more open. It's easier to lean out and get pictures in that. that one, than it is the tuk-tuk. Oh, Erica, you going to sleep?
Not in a minute, but I'm like,
Oh, okay.
I'm
Did-
doing my teeth. I'm like
Oh, okay.
flossing.
Did you? This is what I walked all the way over here for. I think we got a better view of from up there. Hello again.
I had a good idea if you go there. Probably here is nothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Here is nothing. Well, we're almost finished.
Good idea, yeah. It's a good idea because I think here is nothing. So yeah.
Let me get over here and get this shot. Hold on. I'm just gonna run over here. This guy's gonna talk to me for a while. which
Oh
is
my
fine.
God.
Okay. I tried to get it before the battery goes out. And it's real pretty. And it looks like this was the palace that we missed. I don't know why if you put into the app, take me to the palace, they look you off on the back side of the palace. It's like they're not really thinking it through. Okay, Erica, let me walk in the shade.
They want you to
You know,
infiltrate
and
the palace.
like everything I recommend for you. I'm
Yeah.
sure very beautiful, and then you can take a lot of photos,
Okay.
take a video, and tell your friend. Yeah.
You could tell them or show
Yeah.
them on the video. That's the whole point of the video. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay. We got like 30 seconds. All right. I'm going to run the credits. Bye, Erica. See you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Jag Peter och de kommer då se personer som tar över. Jag är med sig själv här i rum. Men jag kan ändå vara det nog bättre. 5, 4. Den är nu. Jag kan hålla det från. Helvete. Nej, kom nu. Ja, jag vet. Jag är Peter. Och de kommer då se personer som tar över. Jag är med sig själv här i rum. Men jag kan ändå vara det nog bättre. 5, 4. Den är nu. Jag kan hålla det från. Helvete. Nej, kom nu. Ja,